Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, oh man, how about the topic of the day? And it seems like the past few weeks has been your boy Terrence Crawford. But how about this? You know, in an interview Terrence Crawford did, he was saying that, you know, hypothetically, yeah, he would definitely fight Canelo, and he most likely will beat Canelo. No disrespect to Canelo, you know, basically he was saying in that context. But Canelo got wind of it, and guess what Canelo said? He said, man, he said it would never happen. He said, because he can't come down in no 150s. You know, he ain't coming down and weight no more. He said, if anything, he plan on exceeding beyond light heavyweight. Wow. So that kills the theory that a lot of people were saying it would be a super match. You know, if Canelo would have beat Jermell Charlo, then would, you know, Terrence Crawford entertain the fight of Canelo. And, you know, of course, you already know Terrence Crawford is definitely game for it. But it sounds like to me Canelo is saying that, hey, unless he come up to 160, 168, something like that, he ain't never going to fight no Terrence Crawford. So, yeah, that kills all that, right? So, you know, but we'll see. You know, only time can tell. You never can say never. You know, it's been a lot of fighters that say they won't never fight such and such and ended up fighting that fighter. So we're not going to sit here and dwell on that. I definitely got some other hot topics that I want to cover. And the main one that I want to cover is this Alycia BUMGARDNER situation. They're saying that she had some type of contaminated substance in her A sample test, and you know, you gotta take a grain of salt with that, because you know what the word is that she tests before the fight, and she tests you know, a few times before the fight and came up with nothing, and then tests the night of the fight, you know, and you know, 3 days later they say, you know, adverse finding in her A sample. So, you know, it's a number of things that it could be. It could be a contaminated substance, you know, so we're not gonna jump to the gun. You know, Alycia BUMGARDNER, she did come out and make a huge, you know, write-up and statement released on her website, and she was basically saying that, you know, all her career she thrived on being a clean athlete, and she never once put anything in her body to jeopardize, you know, her health or her competing or her being a clean athlete. And basically just went on to further say that, you know, she is on top of this, and she's going to get to the bottom of everything, because she said that, you know, she values her name and she values being a clean athlete, and she's never once entertained putting something in her body that could help or enhance her in any way possible. And she said she worked and trained too hard to leave that up to anybody. So she says she is involved with this whole entire situation with VADA and the other testing companies, and you know, they're gonna get to the bottom of it. I truly believe Alycia BUMGARDNER is a clean fighter, a clean boxer, you know, and she's a beautiful spirited person. And you know, a lot of people, you can kind of tell that they would go to the ends of the world to win and overthrow fights, but you know, honestly, she just don't seem like that to me at all. I don't get that vibe from her. I get an honest, true, hard-working woman vibe from her. So, you know, I'm not even going to entertain any of these crazy other, you know, channels that's out trying to slander her name. You won't get that here. And furthermore, you know, the bad thing about it is people in this world, they presume you guilty, and you got to fight and prove yourself innocent from where we come from. So, you know, that's another reason why I will not, you know, entertain any type of slander on her. Give her a chance to get due diligence on this whole situation. I'm pretty sure we'll get to the bottom of it and find out it was just some adverse contaminated substance that probably the handler had done when taking her sample. So anyway, you know, we'll move on from that. And last but not least, you know, the big elephant in the room is your boy SHAKURSTEVENSON. You know, it's rumors that he got a big fight that he's negotiating. But at the same time, you know, we got the word from ARUM that he will not get a Lomachenko. Lomachenko is headed back to Ukraine to basically, you know, maintain order through his family and through the war and the situation that they got going over there in the Ukraine. So rightly so that he take time off and deal with that. You know, a lot of other people can take vacations and go to Disney World and all this and that, travel the world and the globe, but in his country is war going on right now. So, you know, rightly so that he go home and tend to family. So that leaves SHAKURSTEVENSON scrapping yet for another fight. And, you know, you got to understand, when you're that good, it's not going to be nobody jumping for the glitz and the glamour to, you know, to get in the ring with you. You know, you have to be patient. And Bob Arum said that, you know, he'll get a solid fight this year, but it may be next year when he really get some real big fights. And SHAKURSTEVENSON was recently interviewed, and he basically put the talk to bed of people were saying that, you know, Devin was scared. He was like, nah, Devin ain't scared of me. He said, y'all gotta realize I've known Devin since, you know, Devin was little. You know, he was like, you know, Devin always been in a weight class ahead of him. And so he said this now is, you know, he said it's closing in. He said eventually, you know, it's going to get to a point where he ain't going to be able to grow no more and they're going to have to fight. So, you know, he just got to be patient in that retrospect. But, you know, a lot of other fights are looming. There are rumors saying that him and Frank Martin is in negotiations, which, you know, you got to take that with a grain of salt. And it could be in negotiations, but we won't never know that, because if the fight don't happen, then we won't know that if they negotiated or not until they release that statement and say so. So, you know, that's all good and dandy. But I will say this much. Whoever SHAKURSTEVENSON fight is in for the fight of their life. And they know that, especially by seeing how Crawford, you know, beat Errol Spence. That's going to leave a lot of doubt and questions, and a lot of fighters in their confidence in trying to fight SHAKURSTEVENSON. So it's going to have to be some money thrown from his team and Bob Arum and Top Rank to land him a good solid fight, which I doubt, you know, that's going to be an issue, because, you know, eventually somebody needs some money. Somebody going to need to get paid, and somebody going to come out that shade and take that fight and catch that fade. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on PrimeTimeTalkTV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.